segment, look ahead to Copa America. Who's going to win it all? Argentina, the odds makers favorites at plus 175. After that, it's Brazil, Uruguay, Colombia, and then the USA and Mexico. Look at that, USA plus 1,100. Herc, you picking the Americans?
No, not today, Sebi. Not today. But not because I don't believe they can make a run. I just don't believe they can win the tournament. You know, you win this tournament, you might as well be a favorite to win the World Cup. That's a reality. I think Copa America is a very good tournament when you get to the cream of the crop, when you get to the elite of the elite. Listen, smart money is Argentina plus 175. The players they have, Messi being one of them. I already told you I think he's going to be the leading goal scorer of this team. Well coached, defensive. They're going to be the home team throughout this tournament. But I'm going to go with Colombia because I like to bet for enjoyment. I don't bet because I need the money. And you should not bet if you need the money. Walk away if you need the money.
Big time.
But if you want to enjoy and make some money, plus 1,100 for the hottest team in the world right now. The hottest team in the world son los colombianos. They are a team that's on a 22-game unbeaten streak, smashing teams, beating very good teams. Argentina, Brazil, Uruguay, these type of teams, they've played them, they've beat them. This is a team that does very well in a good moment. That's a team, not a bunch of individuals, an actual team. At plus 1,100 to be my dark horse in this tournament, yeah, I like that. I'll take that.
All right, so Colombia at plus 1,100. Definitely not prisoner of the moment, though we did just see them wallop the United States by a score of 5-1. My pick, not quite as hipster at yours at plus 1,100, but still kind of far out there. I'm not going with either one of the two tournament favorites in Argentina or Brazil. I'm going with Uruguay. Also, perhaps a little bit prisoner of the moment, having seen what they did, of course, against Mexico 4-0. This is obviously a well-drilled team. It's an experienced team. They've got Darwin Nunez, as I said. I think he's going to be the top scorer in this tournament. Honestly, Herc, I'm looking at this kind of in a big picture kind of bracket sense. I see Uruguay winning their group with the U.S., which puts them obviously on the opposite side of the bracket as Argentina. I do think it's going to be an Argentina against Uruguay final. I don't really see too much of a difference between the two of them there, but I'm going with Uruguay because it's a little bit more of a payoff. I'm curious as to why you didn't pick Brazil and Argentina. For me, Brazil, we've talked about, maybe not the Brazil that they've been in recent years. Obviously, we saw them against the United States, didn't look their best. For Argentina, my only logic is this. I feel like the margins were so thin for them at the World Cup, right? A couple games that they win on penalties. They just barely get past Australia. It almost went to extra time in that game in the knockout rounds. And I just wonder if 18 months removed, partially due to age, partially due to a drop down in level, now playing in Major League Soccer, if Messi is just a little bit less than what he was, and if that little bit less is what's going to cost Argentina in this tournament. That's why I'm picking Uruguay here, because I think Messi may not be quite everything that he was in Qatar.
I already told you, I picked Argentina. My dark horse is Colombia, and that's why I went there with the plus 1,100. I want to make some money. Let me tell you why I didn't pick Uruguay. There's a couple of reasons I didn't pick Uruguay. One is the system. The system is not conducive.
He doesn't believe in Bielsa.
Well, that's my number two. But number one is the system. When you play that type of pressing, when you play and you have to have that type of engine, to go 7 games and maintain that type of fitness, that type of press, is very, very unlikely. I think the farther they go, the less it's likely, even though they are the team that's won this tournament the most out of any other South American team on this planet, I don't see them going that far because of their system, because of how high intensity and physically demanding that system is. And number two, it's Bielsa. Bielsa, while he may be grandfather to systems for Pep Guardiola and Pochettino and very many other coaches who admire Bielsa, when you look at that trophy cabinet, the vitrina, it's awfully dusty and empty.
Ooh, okay, all right. So, Herc, you're on the record pick is Argentina. Your long shot pick is Colombia. I'm taking Uruguay with all my picks here on Book It at plus 500 to win Copa America.